First question is, when I was gaining 60 pounds on purpose from the dirty bulk, if you guys don't know, that's what I did. I dirty bulked for a few months and for YouTube, literally just for YouTube, not for myself or anything. I gained 60 pounds in 4 months. The question was, was I nervous, I guess, to do that, thinking that I would never get my physique back? And the answer is no. When you know what you're doing, when you coach people for a living, when you take people from their point A to point B, including myself, you know, you're never really worried because you're always 100%, hey, turned on. You're always 100% sure that you can get from anywhere you want to be. So I'm at all times, 24/7, I'm in full control of my physique because I know exactly how to manipulate things to get what I want out of my physique. The only thing I was worried about is a little bit of minor loose skin that would have came from gaining rapid weight and then losing it rapidly. But I don't think I gained that much. I've always had a little bit on like my arms and stuff, but overall, even if I did get a little bit of loose skin, it's not going to be like that noticeable, especially not on camera, as far as I'm thinking. But yeah, so no, I was never worried, and I don't think I ever will be. So next question is, what are my goals for my physique for, like, you know, the next duration of this bodybuilding kind of time for me? I'm eating a side bowl right now. If you want to see the day of eating, watch tomorrow's video. But for me, I feel like I'm on the right path for my physique. I just have to keep going, build strength, fix all my injuries, and just kind of hit those weak points. So build my arms a little more, grow my legs a little more, and just like kind of continue everything I'm doing and just trying to keep that growth. Basically what I want to do is continue the same like pace of growth that I'm on right now, but I don't want to hit any plateaus. So my goal is to avoid as many plateaus as I can, avoid as many injuries as I can, fix as many injuries as I can, and just slowly progress with my physique everywhere. Never look at anything as a weak point, because I want to look at everything as a weak point so that I always have room to grow, especially with strength as well. So really just keep up what I'm doing for as long as possible. So, top 3 places I want to travel. On this list, I would typically include Italy. It's the #1 place I've always wanted to go, but however, I am going next month, so I'm not going to include that on this list, but just know Italy's my #1. But I'm just going to kind of generalize this because there's not really specific places, but Southeast Asia, Australia, and the West Coast USA, California, and including Hawaii. I really want to go to Hawaii, but mainly Southeast Asia, Bali and all that, and Australia. So this question is, how important are breaks from lifting? In my personal opinion, I think anyone that lifts seriously over time should take about a week off every year. However, there are things, and a lot of people recommend, you know, a few days off every few months. I feel like a lot of people should take 1 rest day a week. Some people choose to have none, but 1 rest day is definitely beneficial per week. I'm just looking at all the people on the street and stuff, but if you want to take a break, it's perfectly fine. A lot of people are just kind of scared they'll lose progress. You won't at all. If you feel like you need a break, just listen to your body. That's the most important thing. Don't ever just like take a week off because you think you should. Take a week off because you feel like you should. As far as like, you know, soreness, you're not feeling like yourself, that can happen. For me personally, I take about a week off every year after a competition. So that's my strategy to taking some time off. However, if you take a rest day every single week, you shouldn't really need that much time off. But like I said, a week every year or something like that is definitely good. But if you take care of yourself, you stretch, you warm up, then you'll probably won't need as much time off as most people. So definitely stretch and warm up as well. So my next question is, he seems to be confused about oils. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff about saturated. Should you have saturated fats? How much saturated fats? All this type of stuff. Should you use coconut oil, olive oil? Everything I've ever studied always leads to olive oil being like the most optimal. Coconut oil has gotten a lot of good press recently as far as like people liking it and stuff, and it being recommended for health. I think with all oils, they have their positives and negatives. They have a lot of health benefits, while if you have too much of those things, it can also lead to bad things as well. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you're using coconut or olive oil, you should be good. I think those are the 2 healthiest types. But if you're looking at it as far as results, it won't play a role. So as long as you're getting your fat calories in and you're hitting your macros for your fat, you should be fine. Doesn't really matter where they come from. But if you're looking at pure health, if you're conscious about your health, then yeah, I would say some type of really organic natural olive oil is probably your best bet. But as far as it goes with saturated fats, I think, you know, I think that's just something that you would probably want to look up if you're really concerned about saturated fats. There's really not too much of a difference, but if you're really concerned about it, I would look into it, especially if it's like you have some type of genetic thing where you have to watch your saturated fats. But yeah, in my opinion, I think everything I've always read has led to some type of natural, like virgin olive oil being the best. So the next question is, what is the status of Zeal? If you don't know what that is, Zeal is my first brand. It's not like a typical fitness clothing brand that you see every YouTuber make. It's actually extremely unique and way different. But this is kind of something that I haven't really talked about much in a while, just because I've been working on it kind of behind the scenes. It's been over in a year of development, samples and everything. It's been crazy, but I'm finally receiving the final sample. I just have to approve it, and then we're into bulk production. That comes in, I believe, Monday or Tuesday. So we're very close. My goal for Zeal is to launch this summer, right in the beginning of June. Hopefully that can happen. I'm pretty sure it can if I lined up everything right on the calendar. But it's been such a long process. I'm super excited for it. This isn't like a brand that like YouTubers make to market, you know, as merch to their subscribers. This is like an actual brand. I'm pretty excited for Zeal. I hope you guys are excited for it. I haven't even announced what it is yet on my channel, and I probably won't until I have that sample approved. So be expecting a really cool announcement video for Zeal within the next week or 2 weeks, it's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited for it, and it's even though, like, even a lot of people are probably thinking like, what could it be? I can guarantee you're not gonna be able to guess, and I think a lot of you are gonna really enjoy it. It's a brand I'm super proud of because it's not only a great product with a great message, but it's gonna help so many people, and it's so unique, and there's a lot of thought and effort that went behind it. So I think it's super cool, and I hope you guys do too, but you'll know exactly what it is very soon. Oh hey, didn't see you there, psych. All right, so next question I got was, what do I use to edit my videos? Let me focus this. Currently, I use Adobe Premiere and After Effects to edit my videos. I don't use After Effects that much, only when I'm doing some like crazy effects on my videos. But I highly recommend Adobe Premiere. I think it's the best editing platform, better than Final Cut, Vegas, and all of that. It just allows you to have full creative control over your videos, and it's just such a smooth platform, and it's easy to learn. You know, it'll take a while, but it's easy to learn, and there's just so much you can do with it. I love Adobe Premiere. Now, with that being said, I also use a Panasonic Lumix GH4 as my camera that I film with. It's a nice 4K camera. I use a Rode Go mic. It's like a $100 microphone, and I'm trying to look at the lens right now, figure out what it is. 12 to 35 millimeter 2.8 lens from Lumix, and I'm gonna do a full camera review eventually. There's a lot of positives and negatives from getting this camera, especially for what I do, traveling and fitness and YouTubing and all that kind of stuff. So I'll do a full camera review video, but as far as editing goes, look, like a lot of people watch my edits that I do. I haven't been doing them a lot lately because when you upload daily, I don't have time to make cool edits. Like I just have enough time to put the video together and get it on YouTube, so I can't really use After Effects right now. There's a lot of stuff on Premiere. I can make these videos like crazy, but I would have to upload like every other day. And my goal is to upload daily, so I can't really upload, you know, things with special effects right now. However, I definitely want to do that a lot in the future. There's going to be times where I can. I'm going to, like this weekend, I'm going to film 2 vlogs while I'm away for the 2 days, but I'm also going to be filming a lot of stuff when I'm not filming my vlogs, and I'm going to put that into like a nice little cool cinematic montage and all that kind of stuff. So, but look, like a lot of people watch my edits and they ask me all the time, what camera do you use? What software do you use? And it's not that. It's your creative mentality. Like before I make a video, I know exactly what it's gonna look like before I even film it. I know exactly the song I'm using sometimes, not all the time, but I basically know exactly what I want my videos to look like before I even turn my camera on. And you have to have like a mindset, you have to have a vision for something creative first, and then you can put it all, then everything else falls into place. Your software and your camera will not help you if you're not a creative person. And so if you're creative, I definitely recommend Adobe Premiere. Definitely get a nice camera. You don't need a nice camera. For the longest time, I made okay, this is a good story. For the longest time, I made videos on my Sony RX100 Mark III, and I edited in iMovie, a free freaking software that comes with your computer, and people sworn that I had some crazy DSLR, and I was using Premiere and After Effects and stuff, because I was doing like zoom transitions and iMovie and stuff. You just have to open your mind. You have to be so creative and take the time to put into the videos. You don't need anything fancy to edit with. You don't need anything fancy to have a camera with. Does it help? Sure, it helps. It makes you have more choices to stuff you can do. At the end of the day, you should be creative, and you should want to be creative for the right reasons. That's because you have this drive to just be nothing but the most creative person you possibly can be. And I think that's the best advice I can give. So it doesn't really matter, but that's what I use. So next question is, have I ever met Rob Lipset and would I collab with him? I actually met Rob at the Olympia last year. He's so awesome. I think we have a lot in common, a lot of same like mentality. And I think off camera, I think we're very similar, especially like the way we act. And would I collab with him? Yes, but the way it works with YouTube collabs is your social media has to be at certain levels that are similar to each other in order to collab, because the whole point of a collab is, well, number one, you know, you like the person, you get to know them, you make friends, and your subscribers obviously, you know, can watch a new person. But the main point is to grow, to use the collab as a form to get some of their subscribers, you get some of their subscribers, and you grow together. And it really works out well when you have similar channels. But his channel is much larger than mine, so maybe in the future. But yeah, I think he's really awesome, and I just love talking to him every time I see him at expos. And he's been killing it on YouTube lately, so I'm really glad to see him doing so well. But yeah, I would definitely collab with him in the future if I eventually grow. Hopefully, if you guys help me out with those likes, comments, and subscribes, and I can grow to where he is, and then maybe we'll collab.
Guess my all-time strongest bench, squat, and deadlift.
Bench? I don't even know good numbers. Bench is 300 pounds.
Okay.
Squat is 475.
All right.
It's a lot.
Ooh,
Or no, wait, I meant deadlift. Yeah. Okay, squat, yeah. No, wait, no, squat is 285. And deadlift is 35 pounds, because you suck at deadlifting because you have a bad back.
Damn.
My all-time bench is 335, my all-time squat is 385, and my all-time deadlift is, well, all-time deadlift back when I was like 16 was like 420 or 440 pounds or something, but now it's probably 350, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really lift for strength that much. I just kind of slowly gain strength when I try. But I always go through phases. I'm like, yeah, I want to get stronger right now. And then like I'll go through a phase where like I don't care about strength. So it's pretty random for me. But this off season, after the show, I definitely plan on building a lot of strength. And final question of this Q&A is, when you dirty bulked, personally, did you think it was worth all the fat gain compared to if you did a moderate approach and tracked your macros and stayed in a slight surplus with minimal fat gain? So I guess I should summarize that by saying the only reason I dirty bulked was because I knew it would do well on YouTube. People love food videos, people love food challenges, people love seeing people just destroy themselves. So I had that ideology, I had the hypothesis, and it turned out people loved it. Got hundreds of thousands of views on that series. And do I think dirty bulking is worth it? No. Did I enjoy dirty bulking? It wasn't too bad. Like, I got to eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and I felt super good and strong in the gym all the time. But not being able to lean down within a reasonable time frame isn't cool, so I definitely don't recommend it. It definitely wasn't worth it, because I mean, all like this stuff that happened on YouTube, I honestly don't really care about, because I don't make food videos now. So anyone that subscribed because of those food videos probably doesn't even watch my current videos, so it doesn't really matter. So I don't regret dirty bulking, because it was a good like lesson, and it was a good time of just trying it out. But yeah, I think I would have much rather lean bulked, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like, I definitely didn't enjoy the dirty bulk, but I don't think it was. I'm kind of in the middle. I don't think it was a bad thing. I don't think it was a good thing, but I don't think I'll ever do it again. So a little too much for me to handle again. That was a lot the first time through. I don't want to do that a second time. But that's it for this Q&A, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in until tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is a huge announcement, so you've got to be here. Drop a like on this for me, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.